Hello, beautiful people. How are you? I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Thank you for clicking on this video. Last night, I wanted to do a reading on Jacky. Okay, you know, Jacky, she recently went to Miami to have plastic surgery and never came home to her family. Okay, it's been almost a couple weeks now, but I'm just like tapping in. And the first card that came out was the Six of Pentacles. Okay, and the Six of Pentacles is a card, if you don't know about tarot, indicating like charity, like balancing the scales. Okay, like giving and receiving. Okay, which indicated to me that it was a sacrifice. All right, I'm not gonna go into details about who, what, when, why, and where, because it can't be changed. Her precious life is gone. But whether it was a intentional sacrifice or an unintentional, you know, I'm just putting that out. You got to be careful with your words, your contracts. You got to be, you know, your thoughts, everything you have to be careful about. But it did indicate that, you know, someone stabbed her in the back. All right, someone very close to her. And I'm not pointing no fingers at, you know, her spouse or her boyfriend. Female friends as well, okay? Stabbed her in the back, someone that she trusted. Okay, I also got the Fool card, which means that she trusted these people. You know, she felt like she could trust them with her life, like she could go to sleep and, you know, be safe. Like she just felt happy-go-lucky, never believed that these people would undermine her or take, you know, steal a fork from her, not let alone steal her life. And she was also angelic spirit, angelic soul, which means that, you know, I'm going to my son's college orientation, so I'm on campus. So yeah, so like it was a high price, attempted offer for a high price. I also saw indications. And I got the swords, so many swords came out, which means like the truth, Ace of Swords. Then I have the King of Swords, which means that the physician had a hand in it, causing a tower. I had the Death card, of course. That's so cute.
Good morning, Jaguar Nation.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm following my son.
Okay. Follow him.
All right. Love it. And yeah, so the doctor had, you know, played a part in it. You know, this was all planned out. What I came up here more so to say is to be mindful. You can't tell nobody not what to do, to not make, you know, to not go have surgery if they can afford it, and if they're healthy, and if there's licensed physicians that's able to, you know, practice to make someone. Sometimes people have to do that for their career. People like beautiful people. You know, she was an image. Her image is what sold and made money and put food on the table. So you can't, you know, say that, you know, she shouldn't have done that. Okay, well, it wasn't, you know, it wasn't illegal. But I thought I was gonna have more time to talk. I'm gonna finish this later. But be mindful of, if you go out and do anything important, especially to that nature, I wouldn't take recommendations from anyone around me. I wouldn't tell anyone, maybe one or two people, what I'm going to do, okay? Possibly someone older. Nobody needs to know where you stand. Like, you don't want to leave room for error, okay? Because if they're going to get you, they're going to try to get you in a way where it seems like an accident or something that it was your, you know, ain't nobody made you schedule this and go out and have this service done. So here go my son walking up to the car, so I'm going to finish this video later. We are at college orientation at my HBCU. Be mindful of who you share information with when you are going traveling or going to do something important like being put under, okay, because you never know that who can be in your corner and pretending with their mask, you know, because people masks fit really well these days. You can't see underneath them, and if you're not very intuitive, if you don't use your intuition, you would never know that they have a mask and they are keeping their true intentions hidden until they, you know, get you in a place where they're comfortable, where you are comfortable. Let your guard down, okay? Because like y'all, we gotta start waking up to the truth of what it is, man. Okay, you really do. Like, everybody's not who they, you know, claim to be, and people will do anything when it comes to money and greed, okay? They will sacrifice your ass like grass, okay? And some, you know, souls are worth more dead than alive, let's just be honest. And some are higher priced. So I'm saying that to say, don't look at all this stuff as being like taboo. It's the real, you know, everybody not just saying it to make a mockery or to waste our breath. And definitely, you know, if somebody taking the time to put information out like this, knowing, you know, how it could be seen, I think it should be taken in consideration. So what I want to advise you, the first thing you can do to start protecting yourself is learn yourself. Learn your numerology, learn your natal chart, your birth chart, what your spirit powers are, who you are connected to, your guides, you know what I'm saying? Your angels, you know, because everything's about free will. Yeah, they'll protect you to the least extent if you don't put the free will out, okay? So you need to first learn who you are, learn your planets, and then you go from there and learn, you know, what your gifts are and how much of a value you are, and to whom. You know what I mean? You got to learn yourself first before you do anything. Learn who you are in the stars. All right? So I'll be back with more. I'm coming up. All right, hello my beauties, I'm back. I'm continuing the reading, or the channeling, the message, the advice that I started hours ago, okay? Hate to start stuff and not finish it. Okay. What I want you guys to know, even if this is just one person, hear me out. People may look at me or assume that I am naive because I'm usually pleasant, okay? Now don't get that twisted for letting people walk all over me. I don't do that, okay, at all. I will cut a bitch off quick. With the quickness, I don't care who you are. I'm not going to tolerate disrespect. If I see somebody moving in snake ways, bitch, I'm out the door. But I prefer the light way. You know what I'm saying? The easy way. And it was a point in my life where I was naive enough to believe that most people were like me. Genuinely wanted to see others do good and make it. Genuinely, you know, looked out for each other to, you know, did not have a scarcity mindset, you know what I'm saying? Didn't have a lack mindset, I wasn't a crabs out of the bucket type of person. I thought people, you know, had good intentions, most people. But then it came a point in time where I realized that that is not the case. Most people are here for themselves and themselves only. I'm not saying I'm mad at you, you know, if that's you. But what I can say that I'm mad at is a motherfucker that would tell somebody else down to get where they gotta go. Okay, if you're gonna be all about you and just do your thing, fine. And I'm not getting off the subject of Jacky. I'm getting it. I'm getting there. It's gonna all add up. Fine. But don't rob, steal, and kill another motherfucker so that you can have. This shit is never gonna last. You're never gonna be happy with it. You're never gonna keep it. You know, I'm just going back to think about the things when I was younger and I used to steal. Okay, you just petty shit. You know, that's my biggest crime. I stole, one time in Disney World, I stole some goddamn purple polish. I wanted to polish my goddamn toenails purple, and I know my mom was not about to spend $8 on no goddamn polish. So what I did, I put it in my pocket, and they caught my stupid ass too. But, and then other times, me and I had a roguish ass friends that I loved dearly. And they was thieves, and they the ones who taught me how to steal. And we in JCPenney stealing shit, and all the shit that we would steal, even if I would buy stuff from people that stole, the shit never lasts long. And that is how it is when you have to take from others to get what you want. The shit never lasts, okay? In fact, most times you get double karma, okay? So I'm going back to say, I don't understand why people don't just try to work and do things the legitimate way so that they can actually, you know, build themselves up, their character up, feel good about what they have. And that's what's wrong with a lot of people, their confidence and, you know, not standing firm in who they are, because they didn't really work for shit that they got. They had to rob, steal, and kill, cheat, fuck on different niggas and, you know, women to get what they are, and that's why they don't feel good about themselves. And to me, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure out, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel depleted? Why don't I feel satisfied? Why do I feel like my needs aren't met? Oh my God, such a big ass ego. Man, my ancestors been sending me messages. Big ass ego right there in front of me. You don't even see those type of birds around here. I'm not gonna get off the topic, but I've been getting a lot of confirmations. Okay, so back to what I'm saying and placing that with Jacky. There's people in your life, is the message that I'm getting, okay, that they don't mind seeing you do good. They don't mind seeing you climbing, you know what I'm saying, having a tad bit of success. But you better not call yourself and fix your face trying to do better than them or do good without them. Because that's when the shit gonna hit the fan, okay? That's when you find out who the people who you call your people really are, all right? So when you find someone, you got to give people an inch and see how they go. You know what I'm saying? You got to play the cards how they go before you go too deep with them. And sometimes God just try to prevent things from happening in your life by trying to remove people from your life, but you keep begging for them to stay and work it out when they showing you all the signs that you need to run away, okay? So when a situation happens and, you know, you're getting the downloads and you're being guided to leave and you ignore it, it's almost like you're slapping your spirit guides and God in the face and like saying, fuck all over me, just fuck all over me, because I ain't listening to what you say. I care about them more than I care about me, so fuck it. And then you want to cry and whine when shit happens. But you have to give people, you know, take baby steps to see if people are really going to clap for you at your parade, all right? And see who is going to, like, fake congratulate you or, you know, deter you from your dreams and your goals and not lift you up. Those are the people that you need to walk away from, because they really don't value you as a person. Me as a person, I'm gonna tell you when you know you with someone that has a genuine soul and a genuine spirit. And I'm not saying just being genuine and light and shit is the right way to go all the time, because a lot of times people, most people are not like me. They don't have a divide, okay? I could be all the way light or I could be all the way dark. I'm not gonna let nobody fuck over me. If somebody attempt to try to sacrifice me, somebody take me out this world, I promise you they will not live another fucking peaceful day in this life. As soon as I get my wings, I'm gonna tell God to send me with the motherfucking goons, the deepest, the darkest of the dark, bitch, because I promise you I'm coming back to tell your whole motherfucking, you will not enjoy this bitch on this earth if you think about trying to sacrifice me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll know when I get there, if God say, hey, I needed you on this side, then I'll be like, okay, cool. But if a bitch set me up, I promise you they're gonna have a miserable ass life, and everybody around them gonna have a miserable ass life. But I'm saying that about me because I could be light and dark. I prefer the light. I'm left-handed, I'm a Capricorn, my sign is a devil, okay? But somehow I came out to be this light and angelic soul and energy, and that's why I have connections all around the universe. But most people don't. Most light people are very naive to the point where they'll just let people stomp all over them, and they don't know how to turn their emotions off. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't feel like, I don't know what they don't feel like, because I'm a 50-50, okay? I could go 100% light, or I could go 100% dark. It depends on the situation. But bitch, I wish a motherfucker would talk about trying to get me out of here to take some of my shit. Bitch, you will not see the light. You will not see the light of day. I'ma spend my whole spirit time frame fucking your ass up. I'm telling you. Shit, I already shit. Anyway, I'm getting off the subject. But sometimes the shit with this girl and how her people did her really got me pissed off, because she was one of those ones that was really an angelic being, a light soul. She was very naive to the fact of this, you know, the deep dark shit, the spirit realm, the energy, the unseen forces. She was naive to all that. She was blinded. She really didn't believe in it. And you know, a lot of people, you know, like, they just want to go pray to God, pray to God, pray to God. Okay, you should have a higher power that you believe in, but the Bible, like, somebody wrote the Bible that's human. You can't fucking believe human, so you believe everything that's there. Okay, you have to be able to listen to your intuition and discern information that you're giving and that you're feeling and that your spirit guides is giving you. And she didn't use that discernment, unfortunately. 911 on the clock. 911 on the clock, and her soul, as bright as she was very valuable. Okay, but you get into these contracts with people that you sleep with, that you tie yourself to legally, you know, in marriages and in businesses, and oh, that was my name. And they don't care about you. Like, somebody will love you to death, but when it comes to money and greed, this false, you know, the false wealth, the green paper from the trees that nobody values. Nobody go water the trees, talk to the trees, hug the trees, but motherfucker wash the trees off and dry them and put a number on them. It's so valuable, right? That's you're being mind fucked. You gotta understand what the real value is. Go within. It's not the fucking paper that they print and say, hey, this is worth this much. Ooh, dangle it in your face. What would you do for this? And a motherfucker will take you out with the quickness, okay, for their temporary happiness. All right. And so like, that's a little bit of guidance that I'm given to give you, but the actual channel message was, time is illusion, energy is fluid. Okay, so if it may be a year from now that you see this video, it's the time that you need to know to go and look within at the people in your circle, friends, family, people who you consider your people. Okay, don't listen. It's time out for just listening to what people say. Okay, it's getting harder and harder to you know, to have faith and believe people about what they say. The mouth can say anything. The mask, they fit well. You have to be able to feel and look within. Go within yourself. Ask questions. You know, keep sometimes you have to go for, as far as keeping a log of how you felt on this day when this person was around. What type of shit happened around you? You know what I'm saying? You need to, and don't let people know you're paying attention to them, but pay attention to them. All right? Because the more naive they believe that you are, greater chance you have of having a victory. You know, beating them at their own game. You never let nobody, don't count your chickens before they hatch. In other words, you never let nobody know that you own to them until you got your ducks in a row, until you have confirmation. And sometimes you don't even, a lot of times you're not going to get 100% confirmation. Well, they did this, they did that. That's not how your intuition works. It's not going to come and lay the script in front of you and say, this is what they did, this is who they are, this is what they want from you. It's not going to work like that. The universe gives us clues, and we have to have faith in our own intuition and what we feel and what we believe, and go for it. Would you rather mistake your life okay, or someone else's life, or something very important to you because you don't want to be wrong about someone, fuck, I wish you the best, but I gotta get the fuck away from you. I'm sorry, because right now it's you are not going to feel a certain way, keep getting thoughts about something, keep having dreams about something that's not happening. That's not how the universe works. Whatever you keep feeling, the nudge you keep sensing, you need to believe it, okay? You need to believe it and investigate it, okay? You need to investigate what you are feeling. Go talk to yourself, your higher self, and ask, why am I feeling this way? Why do I keep seeing this person's name? Why is this video coming up? Why are they asking me these questions? Why do I feel like it's a reason why? You're not crazy, okay? We get hints, we get nudges, we get our intuition, our intuitive guides lead us every single day. And the more you ignore it and don't listen to it, the weaker your intuition grows, because it's your higher self, your spirit team that's sending it to you. And if you like a closed book, they're going to stop feeding it to you, because it takes energy for them to even feed that information to you from the divine, okay? And then the more you listen to it and you honor it and you acknowledge it and you show gratitude for the guidance, regardless of how strong it, or how hard it may be to walk away from someone, you show gratitude for that, the stronger your intuition will get, okay? The spirit world has feelings and emotions, and just like us, the only difference is you cannot see them, okay? There's some that are extremely light, protective. There's some that are extremely dark. They want your souls. It goes deep. I'm not gonna go all the way into this video, because it really was a channel message about Jacky O, just saying that it was most definitely a sacrifice. I'm not pointing any fingers, but I just wanted to show people how grimy and gritty it could get and it could be when it comes to the wickedness and the intentions of the people around you. I feel more so my job here, at least right now in this season, is to alert people about the people in their circle. That's my calling right now, to bring awareness to people that's the closest to you, okay? That's my divine given assignment right now, because it seemed like that has been the moral of the story for the last few months, okay? I'm not a expert on any of this shit. I would never be. I never claim to know it all. I'm a teacher and I'm a student forever. I love learning, okay? But the teacher in me, whatever I learn, I always investigate it and confirm it within myself, even if it's in a book, even if it's from somebody reputable or knowledgeable, somebody that I trust. I'm gonna always go in to confirm what I am giving before I release it, okay? And I was put here for a very special purpose, and I'm just following my divine plan, and I want you to too. The first thing you need to do though is keep your eyes open, okay? Be on alert. It could save your life. Your second homework assignment is to find out who you are. You were born for a particular reason. Learning who you are can save you a lot of time, a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak. That's the same thing as pain, though, right? It can save you. It can save others around you. It's your guidance. It is your map. You have an external map, and the external map is your natal chart, the way the planets were placed when you were born, and your internal map, okay? Your internal map is your intuition. That's your key to unlock your fullest potential, okay? Your birthright. You came here with the birthright. Claim your shit, own your shit. You didn't been through too much to give your shit up, to let somebody take it from you because you're not strong enough to walk away from somebody, or you don't really want to face the reality of what it is. Hell, we all have to face the reality. The shit that we were, that we seen and we were taught, that is not the actual shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, just think about it. The motherfucking politics, government, leaders, politicians, all that shit, like government, do they really care about us? Think about your situation in your life. Do they really? They don't care about our health, our well-being, our livelihood. So why the fuck would they really care about our connection to source? Why the fuck are they approving, giving, they give churches all these, the assistants, and they build them up everywhere, and they put them on TV shows and give them radio talk time. They want you to be heavily connected to faith and to religion, but it does make it make sense. It don't matter. People who want you to be connected to a higher power, a higher source, okay, in the church, to keep you away from something else. You can't care about me one way in spiritual, you know what I'm saying? You can't care about me spiritually and my ultimate destination, and not really care about my daily well-being. So you mean to tell me you care more about my eternal well-being and not about my daily well-being, how I'm surviving right here, right now, today, with the way the economy is? So you're not really trying to figure out how to help me through this shit, but you want to put churches and shit and give all type of special type of incentives to them and put them on every corner, because you really care about my eternal well-being. Okay, yeah, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Everything you are doing when you pray to certain entities, gods, it gives energy to certain beings in the earthly realm. So the one that they directed you to fed their God. Their God fed them. It's like a job. When you go to work, your boss pay you, okay? All right? And that boss might have a little boss up under them, and they might own and control. You see what I'm saying? It's like a flow chart of power, all right? And so they directing you this way, but you really need to be going this way. But if you go the way that they tell you to go, it feeds their people. Their people feeds them. It keeps the cycle going, okay? Because if you find out who you really are and you go straight to the source, motherfucker, you can't do that. They not about to let. Hell no, you don't need to know who you are and who to go to. Why the fuck would they want you? Excuse all my cursing, but when I'm passionate about something, I know people kind of say that when you choose words, cursing words, it's like a lack of your vocabulary. I don't give a fuck what they think. Okay, that's how I'm expressing myself until I'm being guided to not do so. That's who I am. I'm who I am. I've never been fake or phony. I never try to get on here and change my voice up. I have a deep ass voice. I got bass in my voice. That's that energy. That's that frequency, okay? So what I say, who I am, what I do, it's who I am, okay? So if you don't like it, go somewhere else. It just means you're not for me and I'm not for you. Sorry, glad you stopped by. But it is a personal goal of mine to refrain from so much swearing, but I only do it when I am, emotionally invested into a situation. And so the whole point of this is about Jacky, a beautiful soul, a being. I can see when looking at certain people, their light. I can look at her and see. But when I did the reading last night and how angelic her energy and soul really was, and the first card that came out was a sacrifice, I really felt some type of way, because she was naive. She didn't know, bro. So that's why I want y'all to know really what's going on. Know who you are, know who the people are around you, and know what the fuck you are worth and how valuable you are, okay? Because people will offer your ass up for a cup of CC's coffee if need be, or whatever shit. But yeah, that's it for right now. I need to go to Sam's, get me some gas, go to Costco, get a little groceries, and I'll be back later to do a formal reading with the